Body Works For Me is the latest offering from Showmax to us, the South African public.
So porn was one of those things I would say I can make money out of this.
That's what we're all about. If you don't make money, it don't make sense.
I am an upcoming porn star.
And may I say I was shocked, but I was intrigued, so I'm going to keep watching. I start off by introducing myself. I am Lungile. Thank you for clicking on my video. Please make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. Question 1. What is this show, This Body Works For Me? Well, it's a reality TV show on Showmax that follows the lives of a couple of ladies that are in the industry of creating sexually explicit content and also sex work. You know, they blatantly call themselves sex workers. We have a few of them, they create sexually explicit content, you know, pornographic material for OnlyFans and Lord knows what other website out there. And some of them are strippers, and it seems they also engage in trading sex for money in different ways, you know. And then there's also Bubbly. I'm curious with what Bubbly does. She says that you call her and say you want a massage, and she comes over and, you know, she massages you. So yeah, that's what the show is about. First of all, who are these ladies? Well, apparently these are ladies that decided, you know what, they're gonna explore making money with selling their bodies, creating sexually explicit content and putting it out there in the appropriate sites. People around them, well, at least some of these ladies, people around them decided to download their sexually explicit videos and put it out there to the public. And you know, some of these ladies were trending on Twitter for these sexually explicit videos. And so somebody decided that, you know what, South Africa is curious about these ladies. South Africa is curious about sex. Let's give this to them. And so here we are, we have This Body Works For Me. Okay, but do we need this show? Do we need this show? Well, yes, we do. But we need to be careful about a couple of things. Now, let's start with my resounding yes. Like I said, when these ladies' videos were all over Twitter, we were all over Twitter on the hashtag and just watching, commenting about this and that and that and this. Now, I'm saying we because I'm in the South African public, but not me. So yeah, we were all over their timelines commenting about this and this and that and that and this. So clearly we are curious about what they do. Therefore, Showmax is giving it to us, okay? And another reason why I think we need the show is South Africa kind of still views sex as somewhat taboo. You know, we speak about sex in hushed tones or in the comforts of our homes with our fingers on social media, especially Facebook and Twitter, you know. But I don't think we're that broad-minded and open-minded, at least the majority of the population. We're not that open-minded about sex. And as consenting adults, okay, in this bullet point, whatever I'm talking about consenting adults. Please. Okay, so yeah. So I kind of feel like this show will help us normalize sex. We have sex, right? We enjoy sex, right? So why is it when we see somebody's sex tape, we have so much to say, you know, the person is trending? I mean, they decided to make money out of it. You know, some people are pretty. Okay, they look good in clothes, you know, and they decided to become influencers. And here we are, these ladies love sex, don't mind putting it out there, so they decided to make money out of, you know, their punanis, the same way the other influencers are making money out of their... Ooh, is that a good comparison? I don't know, I'll stick to it for now. So, you know, we need to normalize sex as consenting adults. And second point why we need this type of show is because, well, Sex work is still legal in South Africa according to Section 20 of the Sexual Offences Act of 1957. It is illegal to trade sex for money in South Africa, but we know that people do it. In every town, small or big, we know sections of the town where there are people who trade sex for money. Okay, because you know what? There is a demand and there is a need. Therefore, it is happening, you know. So I hope that these ladies will touch on the fact that sex work is criminalized in South Africa, because this act is old, 1957. You know, I do think that this act needs to be revisited. A couple of things in it needs to be relooked, you know, and I feel like maybe it doesn't cover everything. The world has changed a lot, but I know that there are organizations that are representing sex workers and they are fighting the good fight to decriminalize sex work. So I'm not gonna dwell on that, but what I'm gonna say is, I wonder if these ladies are going to touch on the fact that what they are doing is actually illegal according to this act, and what are the implications and ramifications thereof. Another point where I think we need this type of show is the aesthetics of the vagina. We need to have conversations about the aesthetics of the vagina, expectation versus reality. I don't know why in society we kind of expect the vagina to look childlike and pretty, and I don't know what the vagina is expected to look like, but honey, vaginas look different. And why I'm saying that is because a couple of weeks ago, this older lady has a video of her private parts was leaked, and people were commenting about, oh, it has gray hair. Well, she's an older lady. If there's gray hair here, guess what? There's gray hair in other places as well. A couple of years ago, somebody leaked a video of this young lady, I think as he was exiting the punani, and people were talking about, oh, how big, it's so big. Something just came out of there. And there was also another influencer, I don't know how, Mogel posted her punani photo on Twitter, and everybody now was talking about how pretty it is, you know, like, so this show, I think, will have us, you know, thinking about the fact that punanis look different, okay? And can we just stop focusing on the aesthetics of the punani? If it does a job, it does the job. And I believe every punani does the job. Did you not come? Did you not get pleasure? The punani did the job. What it looks like is not an issue. Did you look at your face? Are you handsome or are you ugly? Are you pretty or are you ugly? Does it matter? No. So leave the punani alone. And yeah, so, and there's also like, you know, other conversations about sex work that I think this show is going to enable us to have. And I think Wandi's story so far has provided us with a lot of insights. For example, her mother does not approve of the fact that she's doing this. People are sending her mother Wandi's videos to do what, really? I'm sure the woman knows her child does that, you know. Wandi has 2 younger sisters. How is this that Wandi does? Because it's considered taboo in society, you know. How does it affect her younger sisters and stuff like that? And yet, another very important point regarding Wandi's story, to me, it seems like Wandi is the breadwinner. Are we ready to have conversations about the fact that a lot of these people who are in the sex work industry, darling, are using this money to take care of families, you know? So yeah, it's going to teach us a lot of things about a lot of issues in our society that, you know, the sex work industry is contributing to, and that the sex work industry is also helping to alleviate. But yeah, like I'm saying, let's watch, and we will find out. I mean, if they take that route. Now, I said that yes, we need this type of a show, but we need to be careful of 2 things. Number 1, let us not glamorize, okay, what these ladies do. Let's not think that we're gonna make a quick buck. I'm just gonna make a video and put it on OnlyFans and put it there. There are ramifications, there are dark sides. First of all, okay, there's an industry for everyone, okay, and this industry is not for everyone. You need to be really tough for what these ladies do. The amount of stigma associated with it, the danger associated with it, the morality versus immorality conversation. We're gonna have that a little bit later. I just want to have, I just want to watch the show and find out more about these ladies, but I'm not ignoring the morality versus immorality of the sex work industry. And as I mentioned, the criminalization nature, the fact that this is illegal in South Africa. So, I mean, let's not glamorize this at all. So I think, or rather I hope that, this show does not glamorize what these ladies do. Another thing, or rather the last thing I want to touch on that we need to be careful of regarding this show, the children. We know that young people are very impressionable. They might just watch this show and be like, oh my God, I can put a video out there on OnlyFans and I'm gonna make a lot of money. Children still need to be protected by the adults around them. So not every household, the households that have Showmax, okay, Showmax is taking a different route, Showmax is now, giving us a lot of nudity, looking at stuff like Blood Psalms, The Wife, and now the show. I think, there's also Sex in Afrikaans. I only watched one episode, so I don't know how much nudity is in that show. But I know it talks about sex, because the subtitles were too fast. I'll try and watch Sex in Afrikaans again. But, so with a lot of these shows that Showmax is putting out, please be careful, okay? Don't just leave it, that age restriction thingy. I think every household should have it. And if you do have teenagers, that you are watching the show with, I believe that it's important as a family, as the parent, as the guardian, to have like a debriefing session with your teenagers, your young uns, your preteens that watch the show or could be exposed to the show, just to find out their thoughts on this content. Please. And then in that way, you're going to be able to offer them guidance and counter whatever negative ideas they might have regarding sex work and what will be revealed on the show. I believe that is all I have for today. Thank you once again for clicking on my video. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Bye.